Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this April the 5th, 2025. I'm hoping everybody had a great Saturday out there so far. Everybody had a great Saturday evening. Hope everybody continue to stay safe and well and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be talking about the storm system here still plaguing the Texas area, eastern Texas, Louisiana, all the way into the Tennessee and Ohio River Valley with lots of flooding, lots of tornado damage, high winds, activity. Also still got some activity in the northeastern U.S. up here around the Maine area, also toward Nova Scotia and New Brunswick, moving towards St. John's Island. Got another little upper level low bringing some winter precipitation to portions of the Four Corners region. Also, we got another storm system here moving into the Pacific Northwest, which will impact Washington, Oregon State, and California and continue to exit stage east across the area. Got a little bit of scattered activity now across South America, Central America. Got a little activity here in the Eastern Pacific, just off the Mexican coast there as well. A little bit of activity in the Atlantic, but nothing to worry about at this time. So, but anyway, we're getting close to hurricane season, and we will be soon doing the tropics here very, very soon. So get ready for that. But if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue getting the show on the road here, folks. Alright, as you can see here, we got some mixed precipitation up here from New Brunswick to Maine to Vermont to New York State to Pennsylvania, all the way back to Missouri, portion of Kansas and Oklahoma, excuse me. Got some severe weather possible from portions of Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia region as well. Some flash flooding in that area, stretching from Georgia up into South Carolina, western North Carolina, southeastern Tennessee, back through Alabama, and southeastern Mississippi and Louisiana. Shower activity from up here around Maryland, D.C., New Jersey, Rhode Island, all the way in the coastal waters. Then we got thunderstorms and showers around the D.C. area to the Carolinas, Georgia, northern Gulf, to Louisiana, to Arkansas, all the way back into Kentucky and West Virginia, southern Ohio, southern Indiana, Illinois, portion of Missouri, Arkansas, you included, eastern Texas, and southeastern Oklahoma. Shower activity and mixed precipitation across Washington, Oregon, and northern California region. Along coastal areas, expect some showers along the coastal portions of the forecast area. Alright, otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Sunday. Alright, here is your Monday outlook. You can see we got snow from northern portion of Maine over to New Brunswick, southeast Canada, around Toronto, Canada, Ottawa, Canada, around Lake Huron, Lake Superior. You got some heavy snow in that vicinity as well. Northern Michigan, portion of Wisconsin as well. You've got some mixed precipitation from central and south Michigan to Indiana to Kentucky to West Virginia, Pennsylvania, New York State to Maine. Got some shower activity along the coastal waters stretching into Rhode Island, Connecticut, New York City, New Jersey, Delaware, D.C., Virginia, back into eastern Kentucky and Tennessee. Even got thunderstorms and showers from southeastern Virginia, the coastal waters of the Atlantic, northern Gulf, also including Florida, South and North Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, and southern areas of Mississippi, southeast Louisiana. Got more mixed precipitation over here in portion of Montana, Wyoming, Idaho, Washington, Oregon State. Coastal showers expected for portions of California, Washington, Oregon State, and the eastern Pacific Ocean, right along coastal vicinities as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Monday. Alright, let's move on to the current watch and ward advisory map for your locations across the nation. Alright, you can see we got some hydro issues over here in portions of Nevada. Even some winter storm warnings, winter weather advisories for portions of areas of New Mexico and Texas. Even got some freeze warnings in effect for a couple counties in Utah and also southern areas of New Mexico, central and west Texas. You got freeze watches in effect there as well. Also some wind advisories across portions of Oklahoma, portions of Mississippi, and also Louisiana. Coastal flooding along areas of Louisiana and over toward the Mississippi and Alabama coastline as well. We even got flash flood warnings stretching from Texas to Louisiana to Arkansas to Kentucky to portions of Tennessee and Kentucky, and also southern Illinois and Indiana. We got flood watches there as well, and also some flood warnings also for portions of Texas to Oklahoma to Arkansas, Mississippi, also in the portions of Missouri, also Illinois, Indiana, Ohio. Flood watches also stretching into portions of Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Kentucky, Georgia, and Alabama region. Tornado watches here in the yellow from Kentucky to Tennessee to Mississippi to Louisiana and southeastern Texas. You've got a few ongoing tornado warnings, northern Mississippi, and also up into portions of Kentucky area as well. Alright, you got some winter weather advisory for portion of Maine, wind advisory for portion in Vermont, and also some more freeze watches in effect for Missouri, and about 4 counties in eastern areas of Kansas. Alright, we got the small craft advisory, gale warning from Maine all the way to the Georgia, South Carolina coast. Then again for the Florida Keys, southwestern Florida, also along the panhandle of Florida to eastern Texas and southeast Texas as well, eastern Mexico, also into portions of southern California up to Washington State. Even got some high surf warnings along the Hawaiian chain island, small craft advisory around the island. Even got a high surf advisory for the northern island as well. Around the Alaska area, small craft advisories, and also some gale warning, freezing spray warning southwest. One little area in southern Alaska, there was some winter storm watches in effect for that region as well. Alright, let's take a look at the severe weather for your Sunday. Alright, we got a general thunderstorm from portions of Jackson, Mississippi to Baltimore and Washington, D.C. area to Virginia Beach and Richmond area to the Raleigh area, Columbia, South Carolina, and Tallahassee, Florida region. And then we got a marginal risk stretching from southeast Louisiana as far north as Roanoke, Virginia, Charleston, West Virginia, and then Chattanooga, Tennessee, Atlanta, Columbus, Georgia, Dalton, Alabama, Mobile, Alabama, New Orleans, Louisiana. You're included in a slight risk area. Alright, let's take a look at the tornado probability. We have a 2% in the green, stretching from New Orleans to Chattanooga, Atlanta, Columbus, and Dalton. Mobile to Birmingham, 5%. The damaging winds look like this. Southeast Louisiana to Charleston, West Virginia, Roanoke, Virginia as well. Then we got Chattanooga, Atlanta, Columbus, Dalton, Mobile, and New Orleans. 15% risk for damaging winds. Large hail, less than 5% all areas. Alright, let's take a look at day 3, which is your Monday. We have a marginal risk for portions of the area. We'll show you that here in just a minute. Okay, you can see we got general thunderstorm from just east of Mobile to Dalton, Columbus, Columbia, South Carolina, Charleston, Charlotte, Raleigh, Virginia Beach. Then here's that marginal risk from around Wilmington to Charleston to Savannah to Jacksonville, Tallahassee, Orangeburg, South Carolina. You may be included in this. Florence, South Carolina, pretty much along that I-95 corridor, stretching through portions of North Carolina, South Carolina, down into Georgia, and also into much of Florida as well. Along for severe weather, the probability looks like this: 5% from Tallahassee to Wilmington, and just in the Outer Banks up toward Morehead City, North Carolina as well. Alright, let's take a look at the long range temperature and precipitation outlook. This will be for April 13th through the 19th. Right now we got near normal temps in portion of Maine, stretching down New York State, southern Florida, and then also over here in portion of Montana, Idaho, portion of Washington, Oregon State, northern California. Below normal across central and northern areas of Washington State, portion of northwestern Montana, northern areas of Idaho. Well above normal temperatures, especially from Texas all the way into South Dakota, and also from California to the Carolinas, and then near normal, slightly above normal temps expected from near southern Pennsylvania, West Virginia, northern and central Florida, South Texas, northern California up to a portion of Montana. Alright, the Alaska area got below normal west, central and eastern areas, near normal, well extremely eastern areas, above normal Hawaiian chain island, well above normal temps are expected. Precipitation wise, here is the precipitation during that same time period from Maine to Texas to portion of southern areas of New Mexico and Arizona, portion of Washington, Oregon State, Idaho, and the portion of Wyoming. Near normal precipitation. Above normal precipitation from western New York State through Michigan to Wisconsin to northern Minnesota through North Dakota, portions of Montana, Idaho, and Washington State, and a little bit across Texas and Oklahoma. Then we got below normal precipitation from Virginia through the Carolinas to South Florida to areas of Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, but more below normal temperature for much of the Carolinas and Florida. I mean, southeastern North Carolina, much of South Carolina, much of Georgia, and much of Florida as well. Then again, from over here in California, Nevada, Utah, and portion of areas of Arizona, and then slightly below normal temp precipitation, that is, from Oregon to portion of South Dakota, Iowa, Nebraska and Kansas, back to a portion of New Mexico and Arizona, and Southern California. The Hawaiian chain island, much of the area will be above normal, near normal, and in extreme southwest below normal, and then above normal precipitation for the Hawaiian chain island as well. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not already. Like these videos, share these videos. We'll catch you back in the next video. So have a wonderful Saturday evening, folks. Take care, and we'll enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got. And we'll catch you back in the next one. Take care, everyone.